Yo, yo, yo. Back again on our stream. We're wrenching on the crane today. I'm using my camera. But yeah, we're going to be installing some heavier center differential fluid because the regular center diff fluid sucks. So yeah. One person in the chat. Yeah, we're just wrenching on the crane. We're putting in some 500K weight silicon differential fluid or center differential fluid. Now stock I know comes with 100K, which is not good. So we're gonna go ahead and just take this body off so we can get started. Not a fan of these body way you move them. They kind of suck, but yeah, I set that on the floor. Yeah, we're gonna start wrenching on the center differential first here. Get that screw out. These two should be able to lift right up. There you go. And once that's off, we can get to our casing here. I like using the drill bit better, or drill, because it makes progress a lot faster. So I don't have to worry about the there you go. I'll take another screw off here. Got one person in the chat or in the stream. Should be able to lift this guy up now. I'm gonna set this to the side for right now, because we don't need it. And we should be able to lift our center differential up. Should be able to just lift it up here. Oh, I don't think so, because that pinion is blocking it. Loosen those a little bit so they can slide forward a little bit, just so I can get to that center differential. There you go. So we got the center differential out here. We're gonna put the kraton to the side on the ground for right now. We're gonna install it back in a minute, but now we're just gonna work on this center differential. So I'm guessing to take it off. It's like 2. I'm at 4. I'm guessing these are 2 mil, or what are they? Yeah, they're 2 mil. So I'm gonna have to switch over to my 2 mil here. See if I can find my 2 mil. Hex 1.5, 2 mil. Here we go. This guy off. Let's go ahead and get my 2 mil in here. Make sure it's in the right position now. Having this drill is so much better, guys. Looks like the center diff wants to come right off. That's a good sign. Looks like it comes right off. Oof. Okay. So it looks like there's a little rubber silicone there. I'm gonna have to get something to remove that. I think it's, man, this thing is like black in there. Not sure it's supposed to be black, but try to look this thing up here. So find a little screwdriver. Let me look this up with. Dang, there's no screw like that under there. Yeah, this little thing will work. Alright, so we need some, it's real small. Maybe like a knife tip, maybe that work. So guys, wow. That center differential fluid is black. Not sure if it was supposed to be black, but that is pretty gnarly, guys. That is gnarly. The center differential fluid is like black in there. So yeah, I definitely need to clean that off before I even think about putting the new fluid in here. But wow, that's pretty gnarly. I did not expect that at all, actually. But yeah, we're gonna get this cleaned off real fast. Get all the center diff fluid, but I gotta find a way to take this guy off or lift it up even. Is I feel like I can just grab some and just lift this thing up real fast. This is a messy job, guys, so just keep that in note. Jesus. Center differential fluid all over. So yeah, just kind of lift it up slowly. Yeah, cut gears out. Oof. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly in here. Yeah. Pretty nasty. Pretty nasty on the inside. But we need to clean up all this mess so I can get this thing back all together. I need to clean off the old center diff fluid. So we're gonna get some. I'm gonna go ahead and get this cleaned off here. Get some. I usually use water to clean my stuff off. You know. There you go. This is a messy job, so just keep that in note. This is a messy job. So we're gonna get this thing cleaned off here. Just gonna get it wiped off. Let me get it wiped off here. There you go. There you go. Gonna go ahead and go run this under some water real quick, just maybe help clean that stuff off. All right. Man, my hands are literally black. Like this stuff is no joke, man. So my hands are black, which is pretty normal. Center differential fluid does tend to get old over time as you run them anyways. Jesus, that is dirty. I might have to grab more than like a few sheets of papers myself. I just use some of this disinfectant wipe here to clean these. I guess I don't think the water trick is gonna do much. Close that water bottle up real fast. But man, these gears are gnarly dirty, man. Extremely dirty. Man, imagine how much mess this is gonna be, man. You can pull off each stop to get them clear and cleaned out. Look at that, man. That is gnarly. Wow. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to. This is why you check your gears, guys. What's up, man? Servicing my center differential on my kraton. Man, this look at this black stuff. Yeah. Bro, is this stuff supposed to be this black? What kind of center differential fluid did Armor put in here? Jeez, dude. That is gnarly, bro. I've never seen a center differential this black, bro. I'm just cleaning it out right now. I'm trying to clean it out the best I can, you know. Because this is nasty, bro. This is the first time me rebuilding a diff. I've actually never rebuilt a diff before. So this is actually my first time rebuilding a center differential. We got that cleaned off. Now we need to get these gears cleaned off because it does not look too goody. It's looking pretty via nasty, you know. I'm gonna put 500K because I heard it comes stock out the box with was that 100K? So yeah, 100K is way too weak for this thing anyway. So I'm just cleaning out every crevices and make sure all the gears are clean and everything before I put them back in place, you know. So because I really want these to be cleaned out. I don't want any residue left in these gears because I don't want them to mix with the old fluid, you know. Jeez, dude, this is gnarly. I mean, it's not the first time. I mean, my friend opened up his his outcast, and the center differential fluid was completely black in there. So it's pretty gnarly. Look at this. Jeez, dude. Have you got any new blocks? Not really. I've just been focusing on Nerf lately, so I haven't really done much, I guess, you know, as you would say it. Yeah, we got those gears clean out the best as I can. You know, we're gonna have to get this guy cleaned out. Jeez, dude. I can never imagine my new diff fluid mixed with this, man. That's what I can never imagine. Look at this, man. Slide it off real quick. Jeez, dude. Bro, this is... Man, what do you think about the N series darts? The N series darts, they're pretty mid. I'm not a fan of them. I think N series is trying to be the new Nerf Elite, I guess. In my opinion, I don't do Nerf anymore, but I still know about them. You know, so you guys have any via questions about them? Just drop me a comment down below. I'd love to know. Man, I just like to clean everything in here before I, you know, reinstall this. You know, I don't want to do anything wrong here, and you know, potentially mess up the gearing. Okay. Yeah, that's nasty. For sure, that is nasty. All right, but once we got all of them clean out as the best as we can, I guess, it's time to install these gears back in here. Listen, they're literally the same way. Okay. Go ahead and start the clean gears back in here. Oh, shit. Don't go back too deep, man. I just want you to go in just a little bit. All right. Look at this prep. You know, we're gonna clean these little gears out first here. So this stuff is dirty, man. Working on a diff is probably the dirtiest. All right, so once we got that, I'm gonna clean up some, move to the next one. Yeah, that's the 6S via 6S Kraton. You throw that away now, you get a new one. I'm using some wipes to clean it because I feel like it works the best. So I go about with what works the best. All right, time to take out this nasty one here. Let's see what we can do. Oh man. Ick. Ick, disgusting. That is. Man, I don't expect center differential fluid to be black though. They're supposed to be clear, man. What the heck? Yo, that's crazy, bro. All right. Clean all that out. I'm trying to get the gear to separate from this little. Trying to clean up this damn doggone gear, man. These gears are the only one that's like, you know, kind of losing me on it there, but it's all good. Get it all back in, it should be all right. Yeah. Yeah, the Typhon is good, man. I absolutely love the Typhon. I think that thing is absolutely amazing. Probably the best buggy right now, besides the TLR, but Team Losi and all that. But you know, that is super, super dirty. All right, but I'm getting more of these gears cleaned off here because I don't know what this stuff is, man. There you go. Getting my gears all cleaned up so you can prep to put all these back together. I saw a lot of people rebuild the center differential on the Kraton a lot, especially the Kraton, because I feel like the center differential fluid is way too low. So just replace it, I guess. Clean all these out here. This is pretty nasty. Five people in the chat. Okay, we got those gears all cleaned all out. Now we're gonna assemble them back together. So they so I know what I'm doing here. You know, I know where everything's at. I don't get mixed up here. You know. Okay, we got that. Getting ready for the new cool. So we're gonna pull this out just a little bit here. So we can get this to go on top of here. Oop. There you go. So these four here is kind of lined up. I'll line them back up later once I'm done, but at least I'm done with that part. So now we got to get to cleaning the inside of the gears. Got stuff all over. I'll clean out later. But the inside is what really I got to focus on. That's why I try to clean the inside as best as possible. But I can't really guarantee like a good clean. Any of that old. It's getting spin and cleaned out here. Should not worked on this when it was new. So I have to be so dirty out here. Classic diff case, man. Mini Kraton 3S. Things are alright. Not the best though. I gotta find where to get that thing coming out. I think I just left this gear up here. There you go. Oh yeah, that is gnarly. That is nasty, man. Jesus. Oh yeah. That's pretty disgusting, man. Try to get there as deep as I can, just get it service and decked out here. Man. My first time redoing a diff, guys. So there we go. You need to get that. Well, we got most of it in there cleaned off, so we're good. Trying to get this nasty gear clean here. Yeah. God. Are you buying them? No, I'm not buying the mini kraton, man. Fortunately, I'm not. Sorry to break it to you, but I'm not, man. Ah. I want to lose that gear. No. Oh, there it is. Getting not delivered between these crevices here. Should be pretty good. Cleaned out. Alright. Now let's try to get that back in there. Okay. Okay, it's pretty gnarly. Working on a kraton center differential. Live for about, how long we live? For 33 minutes. Time to add a new diff fluid. Good. There you go. Fill that center differential fluid up. There you go. Pretty good dabs up in there. Fill that center differential fluid up, man. $500K is really thick. I'll say that much. $500K is thick. $500K it's thick. I'll let that sit for a few minutes, but dang. That $500K is thick though. Can't imagine $500K. I'm gonna throw out that. There we go. Cool. So I got that rubber seal on there. So make sure to be careful with this. We don't want this to be tear, because if this is tear, it's gonna be really bad. Make sure we do this correctly here. I think I'm doing this wrong here. I think this is not putting. Oh. Hold on, let me watch a video real quick. Because assembling this back together is a little confusing here. What's up, CG? Just working on my center diff. I gotta watch how to install this even back together, man. Bear with me, guys. Reassemble my. Yeah. Just putting it back in is a little bit complicating because I've never done this before, so kind of just bear with me. Bear with me, y'all. Nobody's good their first time, so put this thing in here first so it doesn't go in here. There you go. There you go. This gasket here is gonna stay still. Yeah, I just maintenance it. Cause trying to get it back together, but it's not going to, go in there smoothly. I don't know what seems to be the problem here. Try to get this thing out. I'm trying to take this thing out. Man, working on a center differential, guys, is just, it's a lot, man. But it's worth it, though. Oh, what's going on? Guessing these are diff shims, probably. Guessing these are your diff shims. So they don't. Guessing those are just diff shims right there. Man, working on the center diff is a mess, man. Yeah. See, it is complicated, though. Trust me on that. But I got the new fluid in here now, so that's good. See, I got the new fluid in there and everything. It's not too bad, though, but once you get used to it, man, it's easy. Just gotta find these 4 holes there. Yeah. Go wash my hands up real quick, man. The thing dirty, man. Yeah, man. Working on the center differential is literally the dirtiest. It's nastiest. Where did my 4 screw go? It's always about these screws, man. I'm just gonna let them start first. Sorry, my 4th one is. I shine light in there, make sure my screw hole is correct, man. There you go. Get my little, is it a 2 mil or what? Yeah, 2 mil. I'm just get these started. So I can kind of have an idea. I'm just getting them started. Sure, it's still aligned with the. Oh, bro. Yeah, man. Them the mini kraton is sweet though. Can't seem to figure out what my 4th screw is. Where is that at? Guessing somewhere over here since. Oh. Thing about doing this, man, sometimes you lose the screws. So. Gotta watch out on. Up there, it is. See what I mean, guys? That's how I do lose these screws at a certain point. Ugh. Gotta tighten them out a little bit. Let's go the rest of the way with the drill, man. Gotta get this center differential fluid or center diff back in. What's going on over here? So it's not going in. Too happy over here. What's going on? Yeah, working on a center differential, guys, is really the pain part of owning a kraton. I ain't sitting right, man. Yeah. Takes a little bit, man. Yeah, it'll tighten up or pull down the. Oh God, Jesus. That's why. There we go. There we go. All right, so we're looking good so far. No weird stuff. We're just tightening them all the way. No screw. I don't want to use the drill to tighten up all the way. This usually pretty bad for them. They're made for that stuff. Oh yeah. It feels like it locks, bro. That feels is that too thick or what? I can't seem to spin it here. That's some thick stuff in there, man. Is this supposed to be tight like that? It's my first time doing this, man. I don't think it's supposed to be tight like that, bro. Doing this is always this. Is it too tight or what? Gee, this stuff is thick, man. Look, right now I can barely turn it, bro. It's like stuck. Is this supposed to be stuck like that, bro? Because if I tighten the screws in, they'll be stuck. Should the screws here be tightened all the way, or should I loosen them up a little bit? Because I don't know if this is supposed to be tighter or looser, man. Throw all this away. Because I don't know. That's how it should be. But are these screws supposed to be tight, though? Because once you turn it tight, you can't even turn it at all. You know, like once I tighten these 4 screws right here, I can't turn this at all. So is that something I should be worried about, or? I can still turn it, but it's really hard to turn. Holy moly. Jeez Louise. You can still turn it. It's just really, really hard to turn. Yeah, look, I can turn it, but then it gets stuck a little bit. And then look, I can't turn it further. I can go back and forth a little bit, but I can't go, all the way around. Is that something normal, or because it's really hard to turn now, which I get because it's thicker, but yeah, look at well, and this is only 500K. Jesus, dude. Let's assemble this back in the car, man, because I'm about to be wheeling for days with this joint. All right. So how does this go? Does the louder go in the front or what? Or does this go in the rear or whatever? Oh yeah. So this goes towards the rear of the truck, right? Hey, I don't really remember when I took it apart. So that's the thing with these RC, that once you take them apart, like, it's holy. Okay. That stuff is thick, man. I can't. Okay. Jesus, dude. Man, just prepare what comes next. That's all I gotta say. I'm about to be wheeling like a doggone. God, man. Gonna have willies for days, man. It's wonder the willies won't be crate anyway, so. Gotta try to get that dry shaft to go back in that place. There you go. Okay. Oh wait. Let me actually grab the longer one first. And that in. And then we're gonna lift this one up. Putting it back in is a little tricky though. But it'll be alright. Oh. I'm not trying to bend the dry shaft here. I'm talking turn off for a second, man. Working on these RC, man, it's a little pain, man. Especially when you got, you know. Huh. Dang, it is really hard to get in there. Work on these crate, man. That's the term where I like tractors, but these armor vehicles are just too difficult, man. Me. I think the easiest way is the way. Let's see. Ah, come on. Oh, these armor vehicles, man. These armor vehicles, man, they're trying to tell you, man. They're a pain to work on. Actually, that's the wrong way. The long one's supposed to be in the front, so this spur can be back here. That's why so I was a little bit confused here. Why I wouldn't want to go down, so I think that it should be. There you go. Okay, slide this one out of the way. Okay, should be good on that. I was a little confused too. It was hard for me to tell which. Yeah, I know. I get it, man. My camera angle, you know, just kind of confused it, but yo, that stuff thick, bro. Hold on. Man, I can't wait to go out and try this thing, man. Yo, that stuff is thick, bro. Oh, man. You wait till I go outside and try you, man. But for now, man. Ooh-wee. Boy, I tell you, boy. I'm in the screw. Screw the other way. There you go. Ooh-wee. Dog. It sounds like it's about to do some wheelies. $500K diff fluid in here now, man. All right. Screw this shit. Taking too long with this screwdriver, man. Wrong way. Tighten it back. There you go. Good bit. Anyhow, I know this drill sound. I want to try the silicone earplug. I heard they. Yeah, man, the silicone earplugs, man. Bro, once you earplug this thing, bro, yo, you should have seen when it came out earlier, man. That diff fluid was like black. But y'all know dang well it's not supposed to be black, man. It's supposed to be supposed to be clear, man. I'll be right back. All right, sorry guys, I'm back. All right. Probably just gonna use the 2.5 just to tighten it down the rest of the way. Cause these screws are already pretty tight on there, so I don't think I want to use any drill involvement in here for any longer. Why does my laptop keep wanting to turn off? So them screws are tight, man. You don't want them moving though. It moves. Okay. Run that. Hold on, man. Hold on. Thing sounds like a beast. Man. I am gonna go outside and test it though. But man, does that thing sound mean though? Oh. Get it back up. Oh, these M2C alright. Trying to get this thing down here. About there. Oh, come on. You can do this. There you go. There you go. Put this brace back down. I think this one should be a lot more easier. Perfect. That's a small one, but alright, whatever. It's not either. I'm going 2.5. Where I left that thing at, man. 2.5. Oh, there it is. It's all over the place, man. After I'm done with this, man, for to put all this up, man. Go on and test it, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be exciting, man. New center differential fluid in there. Back in. All right, we should be good to go. Make sure we're still forward drive from not no two-wheel drive. It feels like it has a lot more resistance, for sure. All right. So we got that done. Man, that was a long journey, man, to get this diff fluid in and everything. I really like this. This is the factory team differential fluid. I definitely recommend that. You guys check that out. But man, that was it. It took a while, man. An hour and 17 minutes. So it took a lot longer than I expected it to be. But hey, man, practice makes perfect. So. You know, it was my first time. I think I did pretty good for my first time. So, yeah, some people they would even take like hours to do this. So, you know, I'm really glad that I got it done, and you know, nothing went wrong. So, yeah, we're gonna go outside and drive it. You know, test it out, make sure there's no problems with it. Make sure she's working good. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. All right. Go ahead and get this tape off. Put it back here. This. Very. All right, guys. For your first time, right on point. Yeah, for my first time, I did pretty good, man. I was expecting for it. I mean, it was my first time, so obviously I was going to struggle a little bit. But honestly, for the first time, I did pretty good. So, yeah, because, I mean, yeah, I was confused on the diff shim because I was like, there's no way it goes inside the gear. So I just took it out and just redid it. But it's just fine now. So, yeah, with heavier diff fluid, it definitely helps a little bit better. But, yeah. At least I got that done with, so I'm happy about that. I am tired, so just to keep it on note, you do this, it is very tiring. Hey man, just look on a positive note, at least we got things done, you know. Getting out of every car you buy, new, check the differentials out because sometimes they don't fill them up all the way. Yeah, like I literally took my Kraton center diff out. I don't know if you joined it live at that time yet, but at the time of me posting this video, go check it out. But the diff fluid was black. Look at my hands. Like you can still see the black stains on it too. So yeah, I mean armor cars, any center diff, especially the Kraton. If you're gonna jump and backflip the Kraton, it's not gonna do so well because of that center diff fluid. So where diff fluid was not filled up. Yeah, like when I opened it, it wasn't even filled up. So I just filled it up all the way with 500K, and it was a lot thicker, so that's good. But yeah, guys, I don't want to keep you guys around for longer. I don't want to keep myself around for longer because I got to go out and test this vehicle before it gets dark and stuff like that because it's 5:35 where I am. So yeah, I'm going to end this live here, but I appreciate everyone joining in and watching it live, of course. I also put a piece of black electrical tape underneath the bottom to cover up the center differential. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go out and test this thing, make sure everything's run correctly, which I hope everything's correctly. Because I mean, I spent more than an hour just to rebuild this diff. So yeah, overall, that's all for this video, or what I say, video live. But yeah, without further ado, I'm out, guys. Peace.